All right, what up, YouTube? How's it going? Welcome to the Jim of All Trades channel. Glad you made it by. My name's Jim. And we're going to look into Bitcoin, Litecoin, and Ethereum. I am a crypto trader and a Forex trader. I trade using an Elliott wave perspective, and that's what I'm here to give you. I want to see what is going on, give you that perspective, and not many guys do that here on YouTube, so that's the benefit of this channel. We're going to kind of give you our technical analysis of Bitcoin from an Elliott wave standpoint as well, and just want to help you understand the market like I do. So jump on in and let's see what you can add this to your repertoire of trading. Glad you stopped by. We're looking at actually we're on the Litecoin chart right now. Let me go to the Bitcoin chart here and just kind of look at it from the 2 hour. Don't forget, none of this is financial advice. Never intended to be so. It's just my look in the market, and never trying to tell you how you should spend your money or advise you to do that. I'm not a financial advisor. All right. I am sharing how I spend my money and the trades that are setting up, so you can understand those things as well. And if it helps you, fantastic. Hey, don't forget, guys, don't forget to comment right now while you're watching the video. Leave a comment down below. That helps the channel tremendously. That's just a way you can tip me, and just to say, hey, thanks, Jim, for the video. You don't have to write anything profound or anything at all. Tell me your favorite football team. Tell me your favorite color. I don't care. It doesn't matter. Or you can give positive comments, or let me know what you're thinking and help me get to know you in some way. That'd be awesome. But just leave any kind of comment. That really helps the channel. Lets YouTube know you're watching it, you're engaged in the video. Liking it does that as well. Disliking it does that as well. Either way, I prefer the likes, but dislikes are fine as well. But that being said, let's jump in. All right. Well, we're looking for a trade that's being set up, but we're gonna stand carefully through this. We want to be careful that price doesn't engage to the downside like it has in the past. Let me talk about a warning that I want to give you today. But the trade overall, what we're looking for is we got the trade assumption here is that we're operating off. This is an A, this is a B wave, and we're waiting for that B wave to finish, and we're waiting for the C wave to go up. Now, just looking at it, guys, this wave isn't finished, okay? If you just look at the wave, it's not done, okay? You got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Not really, because this is actually, this wick kind of nullifies that being a 1, 2. So, but you can kind of see this is an A, B, and a C, but this C just doesn't have the finished look to it. Let me show you what a finished look looks like when you get these long candles and then you get a hump at the end. That's what we're looking for. We're looking for one more hit to the low, boom, boom, like that. That'll give us our finished look to this wave. And until then, we are not finished with this particular wave. It looks like we're going to be heading down a bit. I'm looking for the $6,700 to $6,800 region. We could even retest the lows here at $6,500. It wouldn't surprise me a bit. You can see how this wave came on down. It finally came on down, and it made a new low. This made it, and then we shot up, and this is what we call an expanded flat right here. Now, I don't think we're going to get another expanded flat. Rarely does the market just do the same thing over and over. Now, it does do it in fractals. We have expanded flats all in here, and all throughout this we have expanded flats everywhere. Okay, so be aware of that. I think last night we got an expanded flat move, and it kind of freaked everybody out a little bit. So I want to look at that as well. But my take is that we're actually going to make this B, and we're looking for a C wave to the upside, targeting anywhere from $8,200 to $8,500. That would be ideal for me. 1-to-1 extension gets us up there. Let's take a peek at where would the 1-to-1 extension get us. Boom. It came down to there, 82, and then the 1276 gets us up to 85. So $8,200 to $8,500. That's rounding those numbers, guys. 8176 to 85. Let me close that guy. There we go. So yeah, that's what we're kind of looking at from a macro look. We're looking for this thing to kind of get one more bounce to the high. Now, if we don't get that, guys, if we don't get that, then we're obviously going to make some more lows here. And there's a possibility this thing could roll over and keep on going down, okay? Understand that. Remember that up here in this wave, we made the mistake. I don't know if it's a mistake, but we all were looking for a way, the ABC to kind of finish around in this region here and to take it north here, but it didn't. It kept on going, made another low, and now we're coming up. So now we're doing the same thing. We're waiting for in this region, looking to take it north. Same kind of trade, same setup, everything, but want to be wary and be careful that this thing doesn't keep on tanking and make another trip to the low. What that would do for us, guys, if it did make that another trip to the low without going up, that would kind of finish out our Z wave, guys. It really would. This would be our a B, and we'd finish out our Z wave somewhere in the $6,000 to $5,000 region. Most likely retest this area of support right here in the $5,000 range. It's possible it could tank to that. I doubt it will. It's not the way I'm looking at the market, but I want to be aware of a possibility of doing something like that. It's not going to tank overnight. It'll take days and a week, even maybe to the end of the year, to do something like that. But it would certainly could do that. It could just continue on down. It wouldn't be as symmetrical as I would like to see it. So it wouldn't. I would like to see that. Okay. Some kind of a wave like that. Then we get an A, a B, and a C. That would finish our Z wave right here down. Now, whether we go that low or not, that's just drawn there. Okay, so you get the idea. We're looking for a W, X, Y, X, and then Z, and that Z wave is 3 waves to the downside. So I'm looking for. We need a relief bounce. We've been going down forever. We need some kind of a bounce here, whether it's a small or even larger bounce. So we're waiting for that. It's steadily coming down. I don't think this wave is finished coming down. I think there's more to come. Just looking at it, okay? But be careful. Be careful, because you never know. You never know what will transpire for sure. All right, so with that being said, let's see if we can figure out what the high likelihood of what will transpire taking place. Let's look and see if we can figure that out. First off, we are operating on this as the leading diagonal ABC. I mean, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 here. 5 waves as leading diagonal. It could be a WXY. Either way, I'm fine with interpreting it that way. It doesn't change the grand scheme of things, because basically that puts us in a WX and a Y wave. We need 3 waves to finish. Don't think we're finished here this last wave. Again, I'm looking for some more downside. A potential wave pattern that could play out maybe, and it would take us even lower probably than 68, would be 1, 2. That's a 1, 2. Now we're coming down for 3, 4, 5. That gets us actually down, retesting the bottom. If the wave structure that we got last night, that flat there was like a 1, 2. Okay, so if this sorry about that. I got a bunch of alerts here. So if this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, then we had a flat to the upside there, 3-wave pullback for a 2-wave. Whether that's finished or not, I can't tell for sure. It looks like it's about finished. I think we're going to get some down movement tonight. But then after that, so this is 1, 2, and then we're coming down for 3, 4, 5. So we should have a big wave, a big dump tonight. Finish that out tomorrow. Definitely looking towards the $6,800, $6,700 region, even down to $6,500 as a potential double bottom there. So watch out, guys. Watch out. We'll watch these wave patterns and bring you an update in the morning for sure. So if there's anything worth sharing, I'll try to go live if I can, if I'm able to. The Telegram group will always be updated with all of my trades and what I'm doing along the way. If I'm staying in the trade or switching long. But I am looking for a long position, guys. I really am. I'm looking for it to go long. But it just doesn't look ready yet. Even this move to the upside. Don't be fooled by it, guys. I think it's just another expanded flat, in my opinion. Doesn't mean I'm right. Okay, so it could go up, and but this right now looks like a 3-wave move. It doesn't look anything more than a 3-wave move to the upside. I don't see much else other than that. Okay, so if we get a 1-to-1 extension from this move here, we're looking at 69.26. The one, let's see, 6,900. The 1276 gets us down to 68.25, which is confluent with the 786. So that's really looking pretty good right there. Even if we just get a 3-wave move to the downside. Really, to be honest with you, all of this choppery is very, very hard to understand. I'm operating that we're looking for a 3-wave move here, like this. Basically boom, boom, boom. Looking for 5 waves to finish up. Okay. Now, how those waves finish, I can't be certain. I'm not sure how to count that wave right there, and so not positive. There's no clarity, guys, in what the waves have been doing here, especially here in Bitcoin. Now, if we move to Ethereum. A lot more clarity there in the way those waves have formed. Although I was surprised at this wave here, but we've got an ABC to the downside. Looks like we got an ABC. Looks like we're going to get another 3-wave move to the downside. And that's what I'm expecting. So basically, guys, listen, when you get a 3-wave here like this, then you get a 3-wave move to the upside. We're looking for a 3-wave move to the downside to finish it out. And what that's going to do in the grand scheme of this thing is it's going to bring us down to our target of about 134. Okay, so that's the, oh, sorry about that. That's the target we're looking for here, 133 to 134, and that'll get us down there, most likely. We could go as high as 136, could go as low as 130. So watch out for those numbers there in Ethereum. But the Ethereum's a lot cleaner of a count. Okay. Let's see. That's a 30-minute chart. There we go. You can see it a little bit better there. So you can kind of really see a 3-wave move here. Let me just kind of show that to you. We got a clear 3-wave move. Okay. And then we've got some kind of an X. Actually, let me. There's different ways to do this. We got a 3-wave move there. We got a 3-wave. That's an expanded flat there. It's a little ugly, but it's there. And then we have a 3-wave move here, like that. And so I'm looking for this wave to finish up. Okay, I'm looking for this wave to finish up somewhere around the 133 to 136 range. Okay. All right, Litecoin as well. I think it's a little clearer than most as well. Let's go to the 30-minute chart of 1 hour, see what that can show us. Again, looking at all these charts together, kind of to show some confluence here. Sorry, I got a bunch of measurements all over this thing here. So yeah, this looks like a clear 1, 2, 3, 4. Now we're getting the 5th wave to the downside. So I'd like to see this 5th wave come on down and finish up. We're probably gonna make a lower low here. So this is probably gonna turn into an expanded flat of some kind. So we got a 3-wave up, a 3-wave down. Then we're gonna get a nice giant push to the upside. So I'm looking long in Litecoin as well, even though, and that's just a temporary long. It's not forever, okay, guys. It's just a temporary long. If we get it, it'll be something to this effect right here. So let's watch and wait and see what the wave shape looks like as we come on down here. But looking pretty decent right now. Well, we'll have to wait and see if we even get any more a stronger push. But if Bitcoin gets a stronger push to the downside, guys, and we don't get that bounce that we're looking for, all of these things are going to be heading down with some vengeance, with some strong. We've been going sideways for so long. We've been going, very, very slow with price action. It's building up tension and momentum. The market's ready to move. The market's getting excited internally, and so we're ready to jump on board. And so we know that something big is coming down the pipe. So be careful there. Okay. All right. Finally, the last thing I want to do is just kind of look at these trend lines here. You can see on the small time frame here that we're testing the bottom trend line. Oh, sorry. Let me get that. There we go. So we're testing this bottom. Draw yourself the trend line on the bottom of that as we kind of come and hit it. We've actually punctured through it. We bounced off of it, but now we're making another crack at it. You'll notice that this is exactly what we did up here. Right at this region right here. This is the wave that everybody thought we're going to the moon with, okay? And so we kind of came down and hit it, went up, kind of came down and hit it, went up, came down and hit it, cracked it, and finally we cracked it, and then boom, that's when we tanked. So guys, really, really watch these trend lines to the downside. When they crack it to the downside, especially Bitcoin, that's a good indicator when it's going to start heading down pretty soon. There's usually a crack of it, there's a retest of it, and then boom, takes it to the downside. So that's usually the pattern. So we're looking for probably some kind of sideways action for a little while until it finally cracks, retests, and then comes on down. So that's the move I'm looking for tonight. That's the move I'm going to be watching for. Okay. All right. Right now, just to think of some invalidation points, I'm not liking a move up to $7,300. If we're going to move up here up to $7,300, I got to reconsider the count, guys, and look at this in a different way. But right now, this is the way I'm looking at it. This is the way I'm convinced of. But again, if price moves up here to about $7,300, I'm personally going to cut my trade, reevaluate the wave, and look for another entry, figuring out what direction price is headed. All right, you guys have a great week. It is it's the 15th of December. We got a week or so till Christmas. So you guys hang in there. Don't forget the reason for the season, and don't forget the reason why we celebrate. You guys have a fantastic day. See you tomorrow on the flip side with another video. Have a good day. We'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.